Once there was Alta Vista, then there came the infamous Excite.com. But the web search wars ended with Google. Google's the biggest, bestest, most innovativest website, well, I guess search engine in the galaxy. But much of Google's power gets squandered with simple search techniques, so we're here to pump you up with a few tricks that will bring that power back to your browser. Now, there are 7 tricks in total. The first one, really easy to do. We'll open up Google here in Mozilla. By the way, they just released a new version of Mozilla at mozilla.org. They're up to 1.2 now. Very, very good browser. I've got a string of numbers entered into this field. And of course, that doesn't mean anything to you, does it? Well, what this will do, if you enter in this number, well, any number, this is a phone number, it will do a reverse lookup. So I've got it entered. I press Google search, and it'll do a reverse lookup. It says, hey, that's the phone number to the Smithsonian Institution. That's great. It even gives me the address and everything. And, of course, I can click on the phone number to get more information, and I can even map it out if I want through Yahoo Maps or MapQuest. So that's the first tip. The second one is an address map. I've got, instead of a phone number, I just entered in an address, no commas, just need the street, the number, the place. You know, it's in Washington, D.C. So then we press Google search, and, hey, look at that. Did we mean this? Yes, I think we did. We misspelled Washington. That's why we had a problem there. So now we could automatically go just to the map of that particular address. Let's do that. Let's go to Yahoo Maps and just show you how easy it is. Just enter in an address. It tells us, bam, exactly where it's at. Let's go to another feature. We flip over to another tab. We've got an address for a particular company. So this happens to be Blockbuster. We're looking for a Blockbuster store in San Francisco, California, because most of us are going to be bored on Thanksgiving holiday. It's just going to be me and a couple of dogs, myself. Press Google search. It'll tell us, hey, this is where it's at. These are the business locations. We can, again, map it if we want to, get more phone book listings. And look at that. These are all the Blockbuster videos within the San Francisco area. You could do this within your own area as well. Now, the fourth particular feature that we love about Google is a stock quote. We're going to enter in AAPL. That, of course, is a stock quote for a company called, well, you may have heard of it before, Apple. Yeah, you might want to switch to this. Go ahead, press the Google search button, and what it'll do is it'll automatically show you the stock quotes for that symbol, AAPL. We click that link, and let's find out how well it's doing today. Oh, I guess it's not doing too bad. It's not as good as it was doing back here, but neither is the rest of the stock market. Another neat little feature in Google most people don't see, or they see it and they just don't understand that it's there. Flip over to another tab and do a search for the word Apple, A-A-P-L-E, which, by the way, was my nickname. I was a teak, Tau Kappa Epsilon, and I was a fraternity, and they nicknamed me Apple because they knew it would get my goat, and it did. We're going to search for Apple, and the first thing that pops up, well, we've got some news here, we've got a link, but look at the top. It searched the web for Apple, and if we hover over that, it gives us a tooltip that says, look up Apple on dictionary.com, so that's what we're going to do. We can look up a dictionary term right here from Google and find out exactly what Apple means. It's a deciduous Eurasian tree. Did not know that, but apparently it is. Now, the sixth feature that we're going to show you here is going to be searching for a certain file type. And we're looking for a PDF. So that's our file type, PDF, portable document format from Adobe. And it's going to have the keyword Intel in here. And this is the way you have to enter it specifically like this. Of course, you can search for other file types like doc files, Microsoft Office files like Excel. And I think you can even do a PDF or PowerPoint presentations as well. So we're going to search for a PDF with Intel inside. Didn't even mean to do that one. Press Google search, and up will pop these links. These are, and look, it says right here it's a PDF. We can click this link and go directly to the PDF. But what I like about it, we don't even have to have a PDF viewer. We can view that PDF as HTML by clicking that link, and look, it automatically translates the original PDF into HTML for you. How's that for useful? Now, the last particular feature we're going to use, I'm going to flip back to the very beginning. I'm going to show you another one that you might think of using if a website happens to be down. It's a link that's put after the last time the page was updated called cached. And, of course, we've talked about cache before, and that's where you store files in I guess, either in memory or in disk space. Internet Explorer calls them temporary internet files. This will show you a cached version, a copied version of a website. So if we featured a website here on Call for Help and you can't get to it, search for it on Google. It'll pull up a cached version, a stored version that Google's got stored in its cache that you can browse. So if the real website is offline, at least you can get to the direct information using the cache. 7 wonderful features that make Google the king, and I'm telling you, if you think you can find a better search engine, we dare you. That